So Adam wants to use a mental method to calculate 182 minus 97. All right, let's see what he's doing. So first things first, he starts from 182. Here are some methods that Adam could use. So tick the methods that are correct. So he could firstly add 3, then subtract 90. Oh, sure, nah, that doesn't, all right, that does not look right. Because if you add 3 and subtract 90, that's like 87. Okay, minus 87, so that's obviously false. Subtract 100 and add 3, yeah, because if you subtract 100 and plus 3, you're left with minus 97, so that's correct. If you subtract 7, then subtract 90, that's also right, because minus 7 minus 90 is minus 97. Now subtract 3, then subtract 100. Nope, you'll be left with minus 103, so that's obviously wrong as well. Okay, that's it, 2 points for that. Okay, 17. You know, this paper so far has been really easy, guys, hasn't it? I mean, let me know what you guys think of it so far, but to me, I think this is so much easier than the 2017 paper. And that's actually really good news, because that was quite hard. Okay, 17. All right, oh, this is a 3-mark question. So there are 28 pupils in a class. All right, let's brace ourselves. The teacher has 8 liters of orange juice. She pours 225 milliliters of orange juice for every single pupil. Remember, there's 28. Quick note, 8 liters and 225 milliliters, this can be written as exactly 0.225 liters. Or to make life easy, if we write 8 liters as 8,000 milliliters, actually that's much easier because the numbers are much nicer to look at. Let's work in milliliters then. Now, what's the question? How much orange juice is left over? Okay, so if she's going to pour 225 milliliters for every pupil, and if there's 28, well, we need to see how many she actually pours. So it's going to be 225 times 28 pupils. And now, oh, here comes the mental maths. What do we get here? So let's just do it step by step. So we've got 8 times 5 is 40, so 0 carry the 4. And then you've got 8 times 2 is 16, plus the 4, which is 20, so it's 0 carry the 2. Now we've got 8 times 2 is 16, plus 2 is 18. So that's one bit done, so that's 8 done. So let's just cross this off, or just rub it out. Use a pencil, by the way, for this working out. I know you're going to use a pen, but just rub out the slight working out. Now we move into the tens. So when we move to the tens column, we have to add a compulsory 0 to represent we moved position. Now, let's do it. So you got 2 times 5 is 10, so 0 carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now we've got 2 times 2 is 4. That's it. Now just add them up, or these are of course zeros. 8 plus 5 is 13, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. Okay, so that means we have, that means the teacher has poured 6,300 milliliters of what's it called? Orange juice. That means how much left over? Well, if there was 8 liters initially, there was originally 8,000. So 8,000 take away 6,300 or 6,300. This is mental. So 80 minus 63 is 17, so 1,700 milliliters. Done. Make sure you put the, what's it called? The units. Because if you write 1,700 and you accidentally put liters or ignore it, you may not get the mark. So always make sure you put the units you're using. Okay, that's it, guys. If you got this right, seriously give yourself a pat on the back. But it wasn't that hard for 3 mark, I have to admit. Okay, it's 18. So last year, Jacob went to 4 concerts. Oh, lucky guy. 3 of his tickets cost £5 each. Okay, so 3 of them cost £5 each. So that means altogether this is £15, yeah? If you add them up, 5 plus 5 plus 5. The other ticket was £7. Okay, so altogether we spent 15 plus 7, so you spent £22 thus far, if you add them up. What was the mean cost of tickets? Oof. So mean, if you're not sure what it is, it's just another word for an average. And to find the average, all you do is add up all 4 tickets, which we did, which was £22, and divide by how many tickets we have, which is 4. So we need to work out what 22 divided by 4 is. And that's easy. Firstly, I'll write as a fraction because it's easy to work with. So to divide by 4, well, just simplify the fraction. Half in this will give us 11 over 2, and half 11 is 5.5. And 5.5 in money is just 5.50. Done. Okay, next. Alright, so next one, 19. So Layla wants to estimate the answer to this calculation. Oh God, I don't know about you guys, but I really hate mixed fractions. They're really annoying. So tick one, tick the calculation below that is the best estimate. Okay. Right, so looking at these numbers, you got 3 and 9/10. To me, if you had to round up, that actually looks a bit like a 4. So that means this first one's automatically wrong. Now next one, 2 1/8. That looks like it's so close to 2 because this is just after 2. Now 1 4/5. Now again, this one is this is very close to becoming another whole number. So this one's also close enough to 2. So you got 4 2 2. So this means it should be the third option. Done. How many questions are there anyway? I'll find, who cares? Okay, number 20. So the length of an alligator can be estimated by firstly measuring the distance from its eyes to its nose. Okay, so right here. Then multiplying that distance by 12. Alright, okay, so keep that in mind. What is the difference in the estimated lengths of these two alligators? Okay, so that's how they calculate. So they did some sort of simple mental math activity. So they've already measured it for us, so that's great. Now let's go ahead and follow the rules. Let's multiply both of these by 12 and see what happens. Yeah, if you're not sure, just always try and follow it step by step. Now if you have to multiply this by 12, again we have to use what's it called, the column method. So what do we do? So so you can do, so work with the 2's first. So 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, and 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So ignore decimal for now. And now let's do the tens. Yeah, so 1 times, so you always put a 0 in first, and I'll multiply everything by 1. So 1 times 5, 1 times 7, 1 times 1. That should give us 175, of course. And then add this all up, you should get 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1. 3 plus 7 plus 1 is 11, carry the 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, to put the decimal in the right place, since we know that the decimal has moved one place across in the whole system, that means it should be one place across here. So it should be 210 centimeters. And if you're not sure, just have a guess, have an estimate. If you did something like 17 times 12 or 18 times 12, you should get a 3-digit answer. Okay, so that's this bit done, 210 centimeters. And the next one, 15 times 12. I'm going to go ahead and just solve this quickly. To do this mentally, you can say 15 times 10 is 150. 15 times 2 is 30. So 150 plus 30 is 180 centimeters. Okay, should have just done it like that. So what is the difference in the estimated lengths of these two? Well, 210 minus 180 is 30 centimeters, guys. Easy.